Hey YouTube, I'm back and here's my review of the Gear Cube by Z-Cube. Now I do know that Z-Cube tends to make a lot of knockoffs, but it's significantly cheaper to buy a Z-Cube than it is to buy Mefferts, so decided to go for it. And unfortunately, I do recommend you buy the originals if you can, but I really don't have a lot of money to be buying cubes, so that's what happened. Now, the turning of this cube when I originally got it was worse than it is now, but I lubed it with some Z-Lube, and it turned fantastic after that. Now, since then the Z-Lube has evaporated, so it's a little bit more, I could kind of say sluggish, but like you can kind of feel the dry lube in there, but it still turns fantastic. Like, with one finger it can turn, like most Gear Cubes it turns pretty well. Now, as you might have seen with my Gear Cube Ultimate video or Extreme, it depends on what your view of it is. However, because of what I've done to it, it's now a Gear Cube Ultimate. That one had problems with it being too flexible. This one, as you can see, does not have that problem, and because of that, no gear twists. I have gotten one gear twist immediately after I lubed it, but I was doing like this, and I was doing turns, and it had fresh lube all over that piece, so that's why. Other than that, nothing's ever happened. Now, an interesting thing about this puzzle is these Tony Fisher stickers. That's what these little stickers are. Tony Fisher's the one who put them on, that I'm pretty sure, so that's why it's called that. They are the actual edge piece, so as you can see on a 3x3, this is the edge piece, obviously, and this is the edge piece, not this. This is an internal piece that actually can flip. So I'm going to do it, I'm pretty sure it's this algorithm, yes it is, which flips the edges, and if you do that on this cube, it'll flip the same. It just takes a little while for me to do it. It's a little bit weird to do it, so I'm not going to do it. But as you can see, these ones stay the same. So that's what this adds the challenge to. You could have it with these edges flipped. So I'm just going to flip them back. Now, what the turning of this puzzle actually is, if you didn't see my other video, it's just like that for the gear faces. Gear axes, is when you turn one of these outer layers, the inner layer moves with it. However, the inner layer only moves half of what the outer layer moves. So if I were to turn the inner layer 90 degrees, the outer layer 90 degrees, the inner layer turns 45 degrees. Sorry for screwing that up. So it's basically the equivalent of doing this on a 3x3. And because of that, this locks up and it can't turn. So when you actually do a full turn, you'll see that this will go all the way around. Sorry, that was 2 turns. If you do 1 turn, it will go around to the other side, and this will be brought up with it. So it's basically like doing this. 1 inner turn, and 1 with both layers. So that does bring a quite interesting challenge. However, it's actually easier to solve, because this locks up, so you can't do these 90-degree turns, so it's only 180 turns. So these corners will always be in a case where it will only ever be the color opposite to that. So I'll only ever have white or yellow corners up here. And same thing with the edges. I'll only ever have ones of white or yellow. I'll never have this edge up here. So because of that, it restricts a lot of movement, which makes it easier. It's actually a fairly easy puzzle. In fact, I'd say it's probably easier than the 2x2. It is a very fun solve though, and it looks really nice scrambling it. Oh, by the way, just for the record, these things kind of are like the rotation that they have is kind of trivial, because you could just keep turning them and they'll fix themselves. So like as you can see, I turned it quite a few times and it's turned around and back to normal. So you can always just fix it with really easy turns. But the Tony Fisher stickers do add an extra step to it. I'm not really going to go over the solving method. If you guys actually want, I could make a tutorial for it. It's not that hard to do. So let me know in the comment section. I could also just do like a walkthrough solve. So yeah, let me know. Those are the types of things I have. Like I know I only have videos that are reviews. I don't have any unboxings or tutorials or walkthroughs or just regular solves. So let me know if you want to see some of that stuff. So this is kind of what it looks like when it's scrambled. As you can see, like the white corners are all together, the yellow the yellow are all together because the green and blue and the red and orange, these faces, they're all mixed up. And as you can see, the edges, like only orange ones here, only yellow ones here, only red ones here. You can't have it up, and you could have some interesting cases with it, but that just happens to be what happened. So it's a very interesting cube to solve. Really not that hard. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you want to see a solve video or anything, just let me know. Okay, see you guys.